Alrighty. So like I said, I think what we're going to focus on today, right, is just more of like seeing what the rotation is, not necessarily like the exact where would it be and all that like we just did. I just kind of wanted to give you that as kind of what's happening and how this is sort of going. So if you want to use that wax paper or that deli paper again, that's perfectly fine. Or if you're like, no, I kind of can see Mrs. Sherman. So for the first one, I think I'm going to use it. And notice how I'm reusing the same piece, right? I'm just going to go somewhere else. So remember our shape. We start with the plain letters, right? This is where it kind of starts to super be important with those letters. So I'm starting here. So this is why it's nice if you have the wax paper, right? Because you can actually do this and be like, oh, I turned it one time to the right and it is now matched up with the one underneath, right? So I know that when I turn clockwise, it's negative and it's one turn. So that means it is negative 90 degrees. However, I want you to realize and remember and just be able to be on the lookout. Think about this. If I go 1, 2, 3 this way, I also get there. So if I go counterclockwise, which is positive, and that's 3 turns, it could also be a positive 270 degrees. So just keep that in mind that sometimes you're going to be like, well, this is the answer. But there's kind of two when you get to rotations, which is why it's like a whole different ballgame. Okay? All right. Look at this one. Do the same thing. So remember, you want to trace this. And then we want to make sure that we are highlighting or drawing the original shape, the pre-image before it's translated, not the after. No, I need to know what letter that is. Okay? So again, it doesn't matter if you go clockwise or counterclockwise. You can try it both ways and see where you end up. So that is 1, not quite there. That is 2. I know my paper kind of moved a little bit, but for the most part, right, it's there now. So 2 turns is how many degrees? 180, and we went counterclockwise, right? No. Yes. Okay. And the thing about 180 degrees is whether it's positive or negative, it's literally going to end up in the same exact spot, right? 2 turns, going to end up there. So what I want you to do is try to do the last one. Try to do the last one, okay?